Yeah, you a solar sales team who wants to consistently close 10 to 20 or even 100 plus new solar deals every single month, then minimize your distractions, turn up your speakers, and focus because what I'm about to share with you could change your entire business. We aren't like other agencies out there who waste your time and money. We exclusively work with solar sales pros who are focused on closing more solar deals month after month, guaranteed. But first, is this video worth your time? Just want to remind you that it does take 6 months to build a Rolls Royce, and the average life of a Rolls Royce car is around 100 years. Whereas with a Toyota, it's literally made in 13 hours and it only has a life of 10 to 15 years. This short presentation is not for teams looking for fast, easy, or cheap results. Stop this video right now if you're not looking to build a Rolls-Royce quality team closing 10, 20, or even 100 plus solar deals every single month. And you don't have to take our word for it. You can scroll past this video and look at all our clients' testimonies and results. They decided that they were ready for proven results and more closed solar deals, so their results speak for us. Like this client you can see below, who closed over 500 deals with our team so far this year. Before I get into all the details, though, I just want to give you a quick 2 minutes about who we are. My name is Christa Kiefer, and I started out in high-end sales. And just like you, I saw firsthand how sales teams just weren't given the proper training to acquire high-end deals consistently and profitably. So I realized that I needed more than just a good sales system. I decided to get into marketing, and I worked my way up from an agency in Florida and San Diego to the number one marketing agency in Hollywood. And then I watched and saw really how marketing agencies work. And I realized there were still massive flaws. Good sales and good marketing just is not enough. Three things have to line up every single time. And without these three things, sales teams and especially solar sales teams won't ever get off of the solar coaster, the going up and down, months of feast, months of famine. The truth is, you need a bulletproof blueprint. Acquiring high-end solar deals like clockwork, actually, it is hard. And if anyone tells you it's easy, they're full of it. So this diagram here represents the homeowner's buying process when it comes to buying solar. First off, you can see here that the first milestone is they have to be able to you have to position yourself properly in front of the right audience. This isn't just like cold calling and canvassing and even junk paid ads. This is where they fall short, and really it just results in wasted time and money and effort. So first off, we just have to get the right audience, the right platform, the right people who are actively looking to go to solar in the next few weeks, even days. And then the second milestone is your right audience has to be followed up with extreme care. These low-end email automation, cheap call center employees, or worse, even trying to do it yourself. I mean, what happens when a lead comes through and you're in the bathroom or you're cooking or you're out with family and you can't even follow up properly? This is one of the number one deal killers out there. And then the automated junk. People can tell these days when things are automated, when you don't actually care about them. So we actually have that my teammates actually are following up with your potential next deal and nurturing them along the process. And it's manual, it's in person, it's not just some automated thing. And then step three is your sales process has to be seamless. Any mistakes in the actual sales pitch or the sales process can make a major difference. It can really mean the difference between a high 5,000, a high five figure or even 6 figure deal or 7 figure deal and just a cold hard no. And then what happens whenever we get all three of these things right is the ultimate goal. When this is perfected, you can close more deals every month, guaranteed. And we see this all the time. We see this broken system all the time, and we have to fix this for our clients. So we've developed a bulletproof blueprint. And since we've implemented these three key processes, we've worked with over 40 companies and teams since 2018. And we've generated 7 and 8 figures for our clients with proven results. And this is how we can guarantee the results for you. So I'm just going to jump into it. I'm going to cut to the chase and show you exactly how we bring our clients 10, 20, and even 100 or more closed solar deals consistently. So step one is we know what many others don't. We know when and where and how to find your next deal. Say goodbye to someone just showing up at someone's door, especially with masks on these days. That just looks off-setting, off-putting. Hoping that they're going to find you in the newspaper. I mean, everybody's digital these days, and say goodbye to begging or for referrals, because that just doesn't look very good. And then Facebook ads and Google ads, they're getting oversaturated, they're getting watered down. Everyone and their mother can set ads up on these platforms. And we've left just this low end outreach space. We've successfully been fishing in a much smaller pond where your next homeowner is actively preparing to go solar. So what this looks like when it's done correctly is it's really a game changer when you know where and how to connect and approach with the homeowner from the very beginning. Once we customize and dial our efforts in, we're able to consistently position your next deal almost as if it was a referral, not just someone scrolling through Facebook and clicking through and getting interrupted, not just cold calling them, not just going and knocking on a door, but we're almost able to position them as well as it would have been from a referral, which is just key. It's like the top notch of potential leads out there. And then we're able to engage with the homeowner who's primed and ready to upgrade to solar in a way that makes them want you to reach out to them. So one of our clients in California was just spending a little over $15,000 a month on marketing between canvassers, Solar Lead Factory, and a couple other lead sources. But he just wasn't seeing a clear ROI, and he said he felt like he wasn't even breaking even, which I'm sure you've been there. So we helped him implement our system into his business, and not surprisingly, within a day of the system going live, he started getting flooded with new potential homeowners. It was actually pretty crazy. Literally the day that we launched, I remember it was like 100 leads that day. So as a result of how effective our systems were, within just a week, he was already sending sales reps to new homes for appointments that we had booked for him. And then by the end of month 3, we've already generated him over 600 leads, and he already has had over $1 million in sales closed and in the pipeline. So what this looks like is literally this is the exact client. You can see in 1 week, in the last 7 days, he had 116 leads at a little under $20, a little under $18 a lead. So we're consistently generating him over 100 homeowners ready to speak with him every single week. If you'd like us to personally implement this exact system for your solar sales team, then keep watching. For step 2, these homeowners then move to our personal follow-up system. We don't leave the results up to chance. Within a few minutes of the homeowner looking to go solar coming into your pipeline, our trained team reaches out live on the phone on your behalf, and it's not just some email follow-up that ends up in junk mail anyway. We continue the human touch every step of the process, and those needing a little more time, we continue to build a relationship with for up to 6 full months. This is critical to the buying process, and this also helps too if someone doesn't have that great of credit or just isn't fully ready to move forward yet. Instead of this automated email text junk, which they can tell is automated, we actually follow up live person to person, and that is a second key to building this system, this process to closing more deals. So when this is done correctly, most companies just purely send out automated emails and texts like I shared before. But this critical phase needs the human touch to be done properly. Your next deal gets warmed up to the idea of working with you because of how attentive we are, and we act on your behalf, on your team's behalf. So how attentive we are to their needs. And then no more losing deals because of important steps being automated or careless call center employees making your homeowners feel like you really don't care about them. And then the cool thing is many of these homeowners will just go ahead and book a time on your calendar right from the very beginning. So you can see here 2 qualified appointments right off the bat. Another example is one of our clients in New Jersey. He's been a solar sales rep for a couple years and had been doing okay. However, he wanted just to consistently scale And the company that he was working with wasn't providing him enough leads to do so. And he didn't want to harass his sphere of influence or try to get referrals from them. So we implemented our system into his business. And as soon as we turned it on, he immediately started getting hit with quality leads. And then our concierge handled the follow up. In the first week, he already had 12 hot leads into appointments, and a little over a month later, he had 2 homeowners already under contract and was in the middle of closing 5 more. So you can see here, again, 7 days. So just to show you actual numbers here, 12 leads, and then the result is this is a little under $30 a lead. And then you can see here, this was the 22nd of August and the 20th of August. So within 2 days, I already had a live transfer and a qualified appointment. And then you can see whenever our team books an appointment for you, you'll get notifications just like this with all of the details. You can see their credit score, you can see that they're the homeowner, and we're not going to give you any junk leads, anything that doesn't match who you're trying to work with. And so this is just quality right off the bat, and again, how we can guarantee our results. So then step 3 in this whole process is your sales process. As we shared before, every step of the homeowner's buying process needs to fit seamlessly in place to work. We vet each client's sales process to ensure deals are not lost below because of poor practices. And then we either work with our clients directly to improve their sales process, or we just simply disqualify those unwilling or unable to produce proper results from the start. So when this is done correctly, we're different from other agencies out there who just take on anyone and everyone, and it's just all about money, and it's just all about churn and burn and caring about just stopping at the sit rate. We actually weed out the teams who have below average close rates, and then we coach them if possible on their sales process, or we simply just don't work with them. And then what this means for you is you close more solar deals like clockwork, guaranteed. Here's just a few examples of real conversations that our clients share with us. You can see here with Greg, he actually closed a 14.96 kilowatt system, and this was a $78,000 with dealer fees and possible panel upgrade. So we got a commission off of this almost $75,000 deal. And then Joshua, who is a sales guy over in Beverly Hills area, he was able to close a pretty big deal. This was within his first month of working with us, and he had a rough week and then got this closed deal and was super pumped. So as you can see, the solar acquisition costs are rising. This is a Google search, and this is February 26, 2020, so pretty recent. You can see that the average cost of acquisition, so not just meaning cost of leads, not just meaning cost of appointments, but when it comes to the whole process, from meeting a homeowner for the first time to actually closing them on the deal, it's costing around almost $3,000. So 27, 28 is the number, the average that it's costing to close a homeowner on solar. And as we like to say, fortune favors the bold. Because we only work with solar sales teams and we have our systems 100% dialed in, our clients are consistently seeing acquisition costs below $2,000. And we like to reward our growth-driven teams closing 100 plus deals a month with acquisition costs below $1,000. Meaning that we're not charging our arm and a leg. We're actually trying to cut our costs as much as possible. And personally, I'm taking less pay so that I can make sure that you get the solid results. So if you're ready to stop throwing money at canvassers who can't get in gated communities, have to take breaks, and those junk lead vendors who are just extorting all your hard-earned money for such small amounts of low-quality leads that are also being shared between every other company out there, or you just don't want to waste your time and money trying to figure it out yourself, then you would rather have us build a custom bulletproof solar blueprint for you in less than 14 business days so that you can consistently speak with homeowners ready to make the move to solar. Then go ahead and book your call below, because once again, we don't compete against ourselves or our clients, and we're not going to work with multiple teams per territory. And we want to help you become the elite solar sales team in your territory. Since you stayed to the end, I'm going to give you an exclusive bonus just for watching this video. I want to help you get your closed deals every single month for free. So I'm going to give you 10% off of every referral that you bring us that closes at any package level. So for example, if you bring somebody who closes at the $35,000 package level, then I'm going to give you $3,500 off your next month. And if you close someone at the $100,000 level, you get $10,000 off. You get the idea. But you have to make sure that you ask about the referral bonus on your call to lock it in, because it's only for people in the know and only for those who mention it. And then that's not all, because I can tell that you're hungry for success and watching this video, and I'm confident in our results. I'm also going to guarantee that a minimum of 8% of our leads will be primed to close for you over the course of the full follow up, or I'll personally make sure that I'm going to pay to make it happen. So, for example, if you make an average of $5,000 on your commission and you close 8 deals, that's 8 out of 100 leads, for example, that's around $40,000, and our base package only starts around $8,000. That's a total 400% minimum ROI guarantee. So I just have to give you a quick warning. Spots are limited. This is a hot offer, and we only work with one sales team per territory because we're not going to compete against ourselves. As I shared before, we have found the platform that we always like to stay on the cutting edge. It was Facebook, it was Google. Now we've moved to another platform, and we like to not have to raise the prices and compete against ourselves. And this is a platform that not everyone and their mother's on, and not everyone and their mother even knows how to use. It's more technical, it's more complicated. There's more factors than just text like Google. There's more factors than just interruption marketing like Facebook. So this means that we're not going to compete against ourselves. We don't want to raise the cost. And we're going to have to screen each applicant, each person who wants to work with us. We need to determine that you are the best fit. And again, our time is limited. So cancellations and no-shows will rarely get a second chance. So if you're ready to go ahead and start getting more closed solar deals, 10 to 20 or even 100 per month, then click below and book your call, because we do have limited availability, and when your location is taken, it is taken. Real fast, how to best prepare for our call. We're going to email you 24 hours, an hour, and 5 minutes before the call, and we're going to text you as well. If you have any partners or decision makers, make sure that they're on the call. Otherwise, we're just going to have to cancel because not everybody that can make the decision is there. And that will waste our time, and not sure if we're going to be able to move forward with another call with you. So show up with your numbers ready, such as the number of sales reps you have, how many appointments you can book a month, how many leads you can handle per month, your average profit margin, and at least a budget of $6,000 to $7,000 a month or more. And then know your short and long-term business goals and come with an open mind and enthusiasm to grow together for the long run. We look forward to helping you add 10 to 20, even 100 more closed solar deals to your bottom line each month. And we hope that you're our next client that closes 500 deals this year with us. Will this be you, or will this be your competition? Click below this video to schedule your call and see if you qualify to work with our team. Thank you, and I look forward to working with you.